Trajan's Grand Benefaction, the port system of Rome. Trajan was the first provincially born emperor, having been born in what is now known as Spain. He was named as heir by Nerva, mostly to placate the Praetorian Guard. Trajan ruled from Nerva's death in 98 AD to his own death in 117 AD. Trajan has long been regarded as one of the best emperors of Rome and even called Optimus Princeps, or the perfect prince. Each new emperor after Trajan was greeted by the Senate with their proclamation of hope that the incoming man would surpass the felicity of Augustus and the excellence of Trajan. As far forward as the 4th century, it was recalled that Trajan had displayed the utmost integrity and virtue in affairs of state and total fortitude in matters of arms. Much of his grand and lasting reputation had to do with how he prioritized the security of the empire first, and then improved the state with benefaction, while also ensuring that the population of the city of Rome during his reign were provided with their needs in areas such as food, clothing, and all the necessities for a comfortable life. One of Trajan's earliest projects after conquering the Dacians was improving the road system. He restored the Appian Way as well as other roads, while constructing new roads and developing a system of mile markers which explicitly declared the funds for the roads had come from his own private finances. This work was seen as a benefaction to the people of Rome and commemorated as such, with the creation of commemorative coins, as well as the renaming of a 205-mile stretch of road as the Via Traiana. Yet historians agree that this instance of benefaction wasn't just for his own glorification as a benefactor to the Roman people. Rather, his concern was improving communication, unification, and trade within the empire. Once the roadways were updated, Trajan turned his attention to the bigger projects that would build from that early work. With the spoils of war against the Dacians, Trajan was able to build aqueducts, public baths, the Trajan market, expand the Forum, and develop a more complex port system that brought new efficiencies to an outdated system that now needed to feed and clothe nearly 1 million people. The Forum of Trajan, including Trajan's Column and Trajan's Market, was inaugurated in 112 AD, though experts believe that construction of the complex wasn't quite complete yet. While these are the most well-known of Trajan's benefactions, they arguably may not have had the profound effect that his work on the port system did. Although the port system project isn't discussed as much, it was responsible for ensuring that Rome could support its citizens with grain, textiles, wine, fish sauce, marble, and other building materials that would be used throughout the reigns of future emperors and for all subsequent benefaction projects. By Trajan's time, the Claudian Basin had fallen into disrepair and was proving to be insufficient to meet the needs of the massive population of Rome. It also couldn't keep up with the accelerated advances in shipbuilding technology, which resulted in larger ships than those of Claudius's generation could have possibly foreseen. To relieve the stress on the port system, Trajan ordered the construction of a hexagonal basin lined on 4 of 6 sides with warehouses that would help to sort, store, and distribute goods to lighter ships, which would then be taken to Rome. An additional canal to connect the Trajanic Basin with the Tiber was also dug, relieving the need for road travel and shipment of goods by wagon. This new canal greatly improved the efficiency of shipping goods in and out of Rome without overwhelming the Tiber River with the new, larger ships. This new hexagonal haven, located at Ostia, about 20 miles south of Rome, was designed to offer equitable distribution of mooring, and it had the capacity to provide mooring for over 100 ships at any given time. This harbor was used for the import of a variety of materials, notably including both grain and unworked marble from Africa, both very important staples for Roman life. Although the exact date that the port project was begun is unknown, Pliny the Younger, before his death in 113 AD, mentioned that the Trajanic Basin was just one project of a much more complex plan to improve the Roman port system. In that context, Pliny mentions another harbor that Trajan had ordered to be built 30 miles north of Rome at Civitavecchia, which is today the principal seaport for Rome. Beyond these new harbor projects, Trajan focused on improving existing harbors as well. This complex port system project of creating new harbors and upgrading existing ones, as well as digging new canals in order to improve the port system, helped facilitate greater trade within the empire, and, according to experts, was paid for by Trajan with the spoils of his victory against the Dacians. Due to the crucial necessity of trade to the people of the Roman Empire, the port system project was arguably Trajan's greatest benefaction, especially as it ensured that future projects would benefit from this highly efficient shipping system that could supply those projects with the materials needed. Not to mention, the port system project ensured that the people of Rome would have enough grain, wine, textiles, and more that they needed to live comfortably.